What's up, YouTube? Welcome to my channel. I'm Mr. Make Life Happen. Hope you guys are having a super blessed day because life is so good. Today I want to talk about how to live in the end. How to live in the end. This is one of Neville Goddard's powerful teachings. Neville teaches that imagination creates reality. So let's think about that. Look around you. Name or point to one thing that wasn't once imagined. Name or point to one thing that wasn't first imagined. Everything you imagine and desire will be created in your screen of space. In order to take your power back within, you must believe that all things are possible. So how can you do that? How can you believe that all things are possible? Well, by manifesting. When we start to use our imagination and bring forth our desires in the screen of space, we know that the power is within and we know that all things are possible. Scripture teaches that in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. The Word became flesh and dwelt among us. The same creative Word that created the universe and sustains it dwells among us. Therefore, with God, all things are possible, and therefore, with man, all things are possible. Words represent symbols in your mind. When you speak, that is the image of mind. You express the image of mind whenever you communicate with others. God gave us the power of imagination. This is your creative expression. When a desire is expressed in your mind or imagined, it will dwell in your life. You have the power to use this to create your reality. Consume and assume that you have the power by reflecting on the past, reflecting on the things that you've came across, where you are now. Reflect on it and realize that you do have the power. There's no question that imagination creates reality, but you must be conscious of it. Your imagination is belief plus faith of what you desire. When you say with God all things are possible, and the Word was God, then in the mind all things are possible, and with imagination all things are possible. It is not a wish, but it is a spiritual commitment that you must stay in until your desire appears in your screen of space, which is the essence of living in the end. As you believe, it is done unto you. The power of belief is within you. So what is belief? Belief is anything that you believe to be true. Anything that you believe will appear in your screen of space and will reflect what you assume yourself to be. Whatever you have believed has been brought to you. Look around you. It was brought to you based on what you believe. Realize that you have always used your imagination. But now that you know, can you be conscious of it? Remove your limiting beliefs and realize that you have the power of God within you to work with anything that you desire. You have to believe that all things are possible. If you actually believe otherwise, step back, reflect on it, because it didn't come from within and it didn't come from God. Work with this power by creating a specific desire. When you see what's in your screen of space and what you desire is not there, you may associate yourself in that state. But when you live in the state of your desire, even when your screen of space denies it, and to the extent that you hold that feeling, that is how you live in the end. Even if others deny it, remember that that is just their belief. Take priority in living in the end of your desire. Create your desire and imagine the outcome. Experience the scene with all of your senses. If you come across a bridge of incidents that imply the opposite of your desire, just deny it. It is just data. It is just collective data that you can actually reflect on. It is not the truth. It might be a reality, but it is not the truth. If you react to it with emotion, you will assume it to be true. You have to deny it by living in the end of your desire. See yourself living in the end of the life you want to live. Your desire forces you to cross a bridge of incidents that will bring you to the end of your desire. Get clear and specific on what you desire and start to live in the end as if you've already achieved your desire. When you focus on your current surroundings, you may forget to live in the end, and this may be because you don't really truly believe it is possible. You must believe that it is truly possible. It comes down to focusing on what you want. Practicing direct focus and being aware will help you to live in the end. When you start to embody the feeling by living in the end, everything around you will start to shift. Situations will start to shift in a way that will reflect the end that you have assumed. Get clear on what you want. Ask yourself, what would my life be like if my desire were to be fulfilled? What would my life be like if my desire were to be fulfilled? Live in the end of your dream life. Become comfortable with what it would feel like. If you don't know what it would feel like, then you can't assume the feeling of reality. Remember, feeling is the secret. Feeling is the secret. You control the way you feel by mastering your attention. Use your imagination to create your world. Visualize the feelings of happiness, bliss, joy, freedom. Use those traits in your daily life. Do it from the energy that you desire. All the situations will take care of themselves. By living in the end, you become a vibration that's equivalent to the end. Think from your desire. Think from the end. That's where you begin. Always imagine ahead of all evidence. How would you see the world? How would your friends see you? How would your family see you? Awareness is the key. What would it feel like if it were true? Imagine what it would feel like if you were the person you want to be. So let's do an example of something like a marriage. If you want to be married, first, you don't have to know anyone. Just decide on what you want. What would you do if it were true? What would you do if you were married? Imagine that you are wearing a ring. Imagine yourself maybe playing with the ring on your finger, turning it around. Imagine all the vividness, all the tones of reality if you were married. You wearing this wedding ring on your finger is the end, and it implies that you are married. Induce a sleepy state and fall asleep imagining your creative act. Do this every single night, and you will be led across a bridge of incidents that will allow you to be in the situation to fulfill your desire. Let's just say, for example, you want a new or a better job. Neville Goddard teaches to see yourself gainfully employed and see what happens. He says that either two things will happen. One, you will get fired from your job and you will be led to find a better job. Or two, you will actually be promoted in your current job. When you hold to the feeling of the end, you will be led to the fulfillment of what you desire to be. Go to the end, live there, and catch the feelings of your desire. Live in the end and imagine the best. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for my next video on how to manifest a specific person. How to manifest a specific person. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell icon, go out there and use your gifts and make life happen. Peace.